River Raiders, you need to reflect upon not just what the Army has achieved after the formation of our nation, from Gettysburg to D-Day, to Inchon, to LZ X-Ray, to Iraq and Afghanistan, but look closely at why it achieved what it did during our revolution, and what drove those first soldiers to not just fight, but to win against apparently insurmountable odds. It is their values, their beliefs, and the simple yet new and complex to implement philosophy of one document that we still fight today. Abraham Lincoln said, "Character is like a tree, and reputation is like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. We as soldiers are the tree, but the roots from which we sprout are the original values and ideals of our nation's founding fathers. The military is the most respected institution in our country today, and for good reason. We embody selfless ideals that made this nation, and as a soldier in the United States Army, I am proud to serve and defend our Constitution and all it represents, not only to us as citizens, but to those who are oppressed all over the world. I am proud to serve beside all of you as we continue to defend the ideals of our founding in this great nation." Just before his death on July 4th, 1826, the 50th anniversary of our nation's birth, Thomas Jefferson penned a letter declining his invitation to participate in those 4th of July celebrations in Washington, D.C. And after his death, this letter was published to the nation. This letter was in reference to the Declaration of Independence. And in that letter, he was, as usual, both paradoxical and prophetic. His last public exhortation to a new and free people included these words: "May it," the Declaration, "be to the world what I believe it will be, to some parts sooner, to others later, but finally to all, the signal of arousing men to burst the chains under which monkish ignorance and superstition have persuaded them to bind themselves and to assume the blessing and security of self-government." That form which we have substituted restores the free right to be unbounded, to the unbounded exercise of reason and freedom of opinion. All eyes are open, or opening, to the rights of man. The general spread of the light of science has already laid open to every view the palpable truth that the mass of mankind has not been born with saddles on their backs, nor a favored few viewed booted and spurred, ready to ride them legitimately by the grace of God. These are the grounds of hope for others, but for ourselves, let the annual return to this day forever refresh our recollections of these rights and an undiminished devotion to them. So this is the burden of duty you assume today, that you earn the right to be called soldier. The burden to ensure that through your service and conduct to the citizens of this nation, to never let these rights be diminished, and never lose your devotion to them. And in keeping with our founding fathers, I pledge to each of you my life, my fortune, and my sacred honor to do so. God bless you all. God bless the United States of America.
Sergeant Major Ferris, thanks so much for your service and those remarks. River Raiders, no longer are you a soldier in training, for today you are an American soldier. I'm truly honored to call each one of you a teammate. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you, and congratulations on the job well done. River Raiders.
a soldier in the United States Army. The Soldier's Creed is your declaration of your unshakable commitment to the ideals this nation was founded upon and will continue to guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Private First Class Evan Colliger leads the soldier standing before you through the recital of the Soldier's Creed. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.